The salutatorian is the student with the second highest academic average. This year's salutatorian is Amber Godfroy. Amber has attended Damien since the 9th grade, having attended Holy Family Catholic Academy prior to Damien. She is the daughter of Mr. Andrew Godfroy and Mrs. May Lynn Tamayo Godfroy. She will be graduating from Damien with a cumulative GPA of 4.2571 and will be attending Reed College in Portland, Oregon in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, Amber Godfroy.
Thank you, Mr. Lemos. Welcome, everyone. Good afternoon to all of the administration, faculty, staff, parents, family, and friends that are here today, and to all of the people who are tuning in via our live stream. And last but not least, welcome to our soon-to-be graduates. We made it. I'd like to start by saying how amazing it is to see all of us in one place, as it doesn't happen all that often. But at the same time, it's very bittersweet because this is one of the last times when we'll all be together like this. And while we all dread going to school sometimes, maybe even most of the time, I know I'm going to miss a lot of it. These last 4 years have felt like 2020, excruciatingly slow, but also so fast it all bleeds together. It feels like just yesterday, I miserably failed Miss Yangson's geometry placement test. Or was that my test on conics? Oh yeah, I got a D on that one, not an F. And before we think about where we're going after we graduate and move on to the next phase of our lives, let's remember where we came from. We come from doing our daily journals and being asked where our Ds are by Mr. G. We come from listening to Crab Rave and learning about the Big Dipper with Mr. Crawley, and from practicing our Irish accents and learning Irish phrases in Kumukai's class. And while we've learned many lessons that have molded us into the responsible, respectful, and community-minded young adults we are today, there's one lesson that stands out to me. It's the lesson that life is what you make of it. To get just a taste of what a normal school year and normal events are like, to staying home every day was devastating. No one expected COVID to take away most of our junior year and put restrictions on our senior year, but yet we found ways to stay connected no matter the distance or obstacles. We learned that every struggle we face only makes us stronger. And while in high school, we might not have had what we imagined our freshman year, we will still cherish the memories we made. From talking story during passing periods, to getting yelled at by Mrs. Yangson, to even just walking around on campus. And before I leave, I'd like to acknowledge those that have helped us along the way. I wish I could recognize everyone, but I know we'd like to graduate at some point today, so I'll keep my shout-outs to the minimum. I'd like to start off with the woman, the myth, the legend, Miss Paishan. Thank you for everything you've done for all of us, but especially for me. I've known you since I was a clueless fifth grader, and your tough love has made me the strong woman I am today. I may not always like it at the moment, but I know it's necessary. I'll miss you following me around from school to school. Now for another teacher that came from Holy Family, Mr. Moyer. We can all see how passionate you are about everything you do, especially me and Ari. You're an advisor for 3 of our clubs. Keep fighting the good fight, and thank you for always going above and beyond for us. Next up is Mr. Lifmos himself. Thank you for all the lunchtime talks and debates in your office. You never fail to help us when in need, whether it be through advice, a bad joke, or even a couch to vent from. I know myself and the entire Legion of Lemos really appreciate all of your continued hard work. Of course, we can't thank one bestie, but not the other. So Mr. McGivern, thank you for your tireless effort this year, especially in bringing back Encounter. I know my Encounter brothers and sisters are all extremely grateful, and will say that it was life-changing. And now for Mr. Higa, or the Heegster, as coined by Rihanna and I. Thank you for your relentless faith and support in us. It's obvious how much you care about each and every one of us, and our discussions in AP Lit will always have a special place in my heart. And thank you to all of the senior teachers. We appreciate the efforts you made to make our senior year memorable. And thank you to all of our administration for everything. We only see a small portion of the work you do, and your jobs are often filled with thankless endeavors, so thank you. We appreciate all of the effort you've put into this year, and especially the work that went into today. Thank you to all of the family members, mentors, coaches, and more here today. Without you, none of this would be possible. We all appreciate what you've done and continue to do for us, And to my family and friends, I love you all so much. Thank you for your unconditional love and support. Last but not least, I'd like to thank the school as a whole, the entirety of the Damien community. I am so grateful to be a part of something so special. I'm glad that I chose to go to Damien and got to experience the #Damien difference firsthand. So class of 22, take everything in. Cherish this moment. It's one of the last we'll get together. It's been a great ride, but nothing lasts forever, and high school was always meant to be an ephemeral moment in the grand scheme of our lives. However good these last 4 years have been, I know we'll go on to do better. And don't forget to have fun along the way. We know better than anyone not to take anything for granted, so live in the moment. Enjoy things while they last. Live it up no matter where you are or what you're doing. Slay the day. Carpe diem. The message is the same no matter what figure of speech I use. So live your life to the fullest, because we all know nothing is guaranteed. And with that, say it with me. St. Damien, pray for us. Blessed Edmund Rice, pray for us. Live Jesus in our hearts. Forever. Thank you for your time.